Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today from Alpha Central titled Toxic Woman Tries to Attack Man and Instantly Regrets It. Sometimes modern women learn about the consequences of assault the hard way, but even when she strikes first, she still thinks that she is the victim. Today's video was suggested to me by Matrix of Madness. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own thoughts and comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Why should I not sleep with 18-year-olds? I slept with the 122 college boys.
I just want to make sure I get this right. How many days?
Just over 2 weeks. So yeah, it was a lot a day, if you're trying to do the maths.
Did you just approach them in the street?
I'd already gone on social media, done TikToks, Instagram posts, say, hey, I'm coming to the Grand Oasis, which is like a main hotel a lot of the spring breakers go to. Like, basically, come and find me and let's make a video. When I got there, everyone already sort of knew who I was.
If you actually take the time to do the math, this woman would have to sleep with 8 to 9 men a day for 14 days straight. And she's acting like this is some kind of achievement to be proud of, yet she's the only one congratulating herself.
So what was the most in one day?
22.
You did what now?
22 in one day?
Yeah.
I mean, was there any concerns over any VD?
I get tested like every 2 weeks, so...
But you didn't test them?
No.
That's what I'm asking, okay.
What is wrong? If they're consenting, they're enjoying it, they're reaching out to me.
Please tell me that she's messing around here. Does she really not see what's wrong with this story?
22 men in one day. Maybe I am old-fashioned, guys, but I don't see this as a real accomplishment, and I don't see that as something you should be proudly proclaiming on the internet.
Also, an meinem 18. Geburtstag hat mir Papa eine Nacht mit einer Prostituierten geschenkt. Und ich brauche die 30.000 Euro, weil ich mich in sie verliebt habe und ich sie mir freikaufen möchte.
This is why self-respect is so important, guys. Falling in love with a professional is just bad news all the way around. It leaves you blind to being scammed for huge amounts of money and ends with even more pain.
Feeling inspired from that lady that picks up dudes in jail and stuff. So guess what I'm doing today?
She's outside of a correctional
Did I figure I'd get me one too? Why the hell not? Everything else has failed.
All right, looks like this dude's coming through.
He's psyched, right?
Yeah, right?
6.5 hours later.
Oh my God.
Apparently this is a trend. Some women are contacting inmates and picking them up.
Good for the inmates.
Meeting a stranger is wild. Meeting a stranger who just got out of prison is insane.
There's always been this trend of women reaching out to men in prisons for relationships because they absolutely love the bad boy stereotype. But this just seems like a terrible idea for obvious reasons.
It's all a roll of the dice, Adam. Online dating, inmate pickup.
At least you get their information. You definitely know how tall they are because of the mugshot. It's right there.
Yes, these are all people who are in prison, but at least you know who they are.
Has the dating game gotten so bad out there that we are now going for our incarcerated individuals?
Definitely. That prison, it's different.
This is why the dating market is so terrible. Modern women would rather take their chances on convicted felons rather than give the average guy a chance. That is just absurd.
What is this? Okay. What do you mean okay? This is the American flag. Why is this
outdated? And
well, don't pull it away from me. Why is this flag hanging out somewhere?
You're more than welcome to, but in my classroom,
you can't.
In my classroom, we support everyone.
She threw that in the trash.
It's kind of crazy how being proud of your country and loving your home is somehow considered an outdated concept, and teachers feel the need to protect children from it. What is wrong with these people?
But do you understand your position as a teacher has a lot of influence on all these kids? You understand that?
Okay, and do you understand your influence as a parent has a lot of influence on your child?
I'm going to be supportive of my child, but you need to keep the American flag up. You don't take the American flag down.
This is my
What are you doing?
This is my classroom.
I don't understand.
Did you guys catch that? This quote-unquote teacher was trying to imply that she knew better than her student's father. It takes a lot of nerve to call out a parent like that, and what's terrifying is that she's responsible for all of those children, by the way. This is the kind of behavior I'd expect from an undisciplined child, not from a person who is clearly old enough to know better. That doesn't even look like fun. That just looks like a massive pain.
Why does everybody think we...
Because we did. Now come here. Stop running. Come here.
I look around right now, I'm glad my father's dead.
Oh my God,
Well,
man!
let me tell you why.
What the hell?
I know that sounds shocking. The fact that he doesn't have to see what the is going on right now actually makes me feel.
If previous generations could see how far we have fallen as a society, they would probably be ashamed that all of the sacrifices they made were completely in vain. It is really sad to see how things are turning out right now.
I'm surprised I haven't cried yet today, but it's only 10 a.m.
Cry a lot.
I was crying on the couch.
On my bed. In the elevator. With my dog.
Alone in a bathroom.
We have an adulthood crisis in the Western world right now. Everybody is crying at every little thing and not even making an attempt to face adversity. People are too soft nowadays.
I had broken feet at the start line of a 135-mile race. You will see as I'm finishing the race, you will see this black compression tape floating behind me. I went to the start line of that race. I trained for that race with broken feet. And I'm laying there in the worst pain of my entire life. I'm shaking, I'm jacked up, and she's like, we gotta get you to the hospital. And I just said, just shut up and let me enjoy this pain. I had just climbed a mental wall that was amazing.
David Goggins, you're a rookie here, first timer, congratulations. How was the heat for you? I didn't even notice it.
The amount of pain that man must have felt during that marathon is something I can't even begin to imagine. I have to give credit though where credit is due on that one.
Consegue separar também o lado de você ver aquilo só como um trabalho e não ficar, de certa forma, talvez excitado ou algo do tipo no meio dessa situação do trabalho em si?
Então, pra mim é um trabalho realmente. Então, tipo, excitação não tenho nenhuma. Porque, até mesmo porque é minha mãe, sim, eu não tenho nenhum tipo de tesão por ela. E até fico, que nojo, algumas vezes assim. Nossa, teve uma cena que eu fiquei, meu Deus.
Sério?
Eu fiquei aqui, ó.
Eu tava fazendo e sem querer sujou. E ele, que nojo!
Pô, que fedor, cara.
Sério?
Fiz a chuca, só que foi muito fundo e não deu muito certo. Aí na hora que desencaixou, eu comecei a rir.
This is so many levels of wrong that I can't even count them all. But what's really disgusting is how they're laughing about this. This woman has failed her child and thinks it's the funniest thing in the world.
I'm waiting outside the ATM. Hurry up and be a good little pay piggy and send me the code so I can drain all of your money. Ooh, they just came through.
It's rather unsettling to know that there are men who are willing to pay women to humiliate them in such a way. This kind of behavior is disrespectful and straight up inappropriate.
I can't wait to spend your money while you're at work all day. From Findom alone, I do make 5 figures a month. Findom, or financial domination, is basically a power play where the man finds pleasure in handing over his finances to a woman. They will send me some bank codes. I'll go to whatever bank ATM they're with and then put in the codes and pick up however much money that they are giving me. Okay, 300, all right. Happy to send more if you need.
I don't understand this at all. You're throwing perfectly good money down the drain by spending it on a woman who will shame you into giving her more, and you're getting literally nothing in return for it.
I demand send another 200. So I've just gone to the ATM, and what a good little pay piggy. You got out $1,000 instead of 500. I wonder what I'm going to spend this on. This guy always will tell me an amount, and then he'll give me a little bit more, which is fun. My longest sub that I've had, and we've got a great relationship. He came to me and he said, I've got this fantasy. I would love to get out a loan and give it to you, $50,000. And I was like, let's lower that right down because I want to keep our relationship going. And I could see that he could comfortably pay off $25,000.
And did he just give you the full 25?
Yeah.
The fact that he was willing to give $50,000 to a woman in the form of a bank loan is kind of horrifying, to be honest. If something goes wrong and he needs to pay back that debt, there is no chance this woman is going to help him. Waste of money and time.
Crazy secret about your parents. That my mum impregnated my dad.
What?
Mum isn't a biological woman and dad isn't a biological man. My mum and dad both transitioned, but kept their biological parts. So my dad birthed me, but lied my entire life saying it was my mum.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard on the show.
Yeah, same. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah.
I've got no words, bro.
Yeah.
I think if that was me, I would stay in silence for hours.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do or say.
I'd be very confused.
Yeah.
What's confusing to me is how these guys can sit there and act shocked that something like this has happened. We're living in a world where this kind of absurdity has been normalized to the point where nobody should be shocked that this kind of crap is even happening.
How old are you?
23.
Are you single?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I'm too young.
You're too young to have a man?
Yeah.
What gives you that impression?
I want to live life.
So you want to wait until you're how old before you settle down?
Maybe like 27.
It's funny when a modern woman says that she wants to quote-unquote live life, when really what she means is that she wants to dress up in skimpy clothing, go to clubs, constantly get intoxicated, and hook up with attractive dudes. She can't even think of anything original when it comes to quote-unquote living life.
You don't think by that point you'll be pushing 30, almost over the hill?
No.
Why not?
Because I think that's the perfect age to start like taking life serious.
So why go for the bad boys now and just give it to everybody?
Because I want to live life right now. I'm not taking anything serious.
And that doesn't hurt you in the long run?
No.
She wants to go out, have fun, and party, then expects a man that she's been ignoring for a literal decade to come in and pick up the pieces for her. You know that she's going to expect a man to take her damaged goods seriously.
Now, I'm not saying I'm sleeping around. I'm saying I'm living life. There's a difference.
So do you see more than one guy at a time, or do you just, you know?
Honestly, it's really hard for me to like go on dates just because like I'm an introvert. So if anything, I'm seeing the most 2 guys, 3 guys. That's pushing it, but 2 is good for me.
She belongs to the street.
I fail to see how a woman can consider herself an introvert when she's dressing like that and seeing 2 or 3 guys at a time.
What the hell? What the hell? You just connected a circuit with a 12-volt battery and your nose ring. Hey, look, lad. Normally I'm here to make fun of people for doing dumb. You just outdid most of us millennials. We used to stick our tongue on it, and that was enough of a shock. But you, that was hardcore.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that was hardcore, because I'm willing to bet when they connected that battery to their nose ring, they probably didn't expect anything to happen.
I'm not bisexual, but it's for the girls. Spread those cheeks, baby. I ain't care if you been at the club all night, every night. I'm gonna eat that.
You see a girl out here that you like, you'll eat her. But if you see a guy
right there, they're coming with me. They're talking to that dude, but whatever. I'm about to eat both of them tonight. I'm about to spread one cheek on the left and one cheek on the right. I'm like,
brother, Nah, she's a known eater.
eater or what?
She be
I'm eating y'all, both y'all tonight.
Just listen to her voice. She is so proud of this fact, and she wants literally the entire planet to know about her bedroom diet. She is completely oblivious to the idea that most regular people are repulsed by that kind of behavior.
I mean, sometimes I guess.
What's that?
Sometimes? Only by her?
By anyone that's hot. So yeah, I guess.
You say she's hot?
I'm saying she's very hot. She's like one of my close homies. Hell yeah, she's a bad.
She's like, yes, daddy. Spread my cheeks.
Spread her cheeks.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
These girls is nasty.
These women have no idea how the consequences of going out on the internet to promote their promiscuity is going to affect them later in life. They don't care about the damage it causes because it would ruin the fun. How many of those people who went to the festival and left the grounds trashed are the same kinds of people who claim to be concerned about climate change? Leave me your guess in the comments down below.
Boyfriend would you with his best mate?
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
Was he actual boyfriend or?
Yeah, he was my boyfriend. Yeah. His mate had a bigger him. He enjoyed watching me take a bigger.
Wow. Wow.
I think he was a little bit of a. He enjoyed that. He
So
did.
were you taking like one in each hole at the same time?
Yeah.
No man with even an ounce of self-respect would stand for this kind of crap. If she's willing to do that and openly talk about it on a podcast, she is not worth the time of day.
Oh my
Is that your
god.
thing?
That is. Oh my god. What's funny though? He's gonna. If he watches this, but like after we broke up, he would still watch the tapes of me this other guy and like get off to it and send me video like. He loved those videos, yeah.
Maybe he liked watching his friend more than you.
Ooh, maybe.
And this was down in Devon?
This was down in Devon.
So her ex-boyfriend would feel violated if she exposed his secrets to the public, and she does it anyway. This is what happens when you don't have any respect for yourself.
Backshots gotta be crazy. You know, some women are willing to do anything in an effort to show their man who's locked up that they're not going anywhere and that they're gonna be there no matter what till the end of their sentence. And look at this young lady, going as far as putting a side profile, is that his mugshot, I wonder? Picture of her man who's locked up, tattooed right on the side of her face.
These women have zero grasp on the context of forever. They are so emotionally impulsive that she's willing to leave a permanent mark of her man's face on her face. Imagine what she's going to look like when she is 40.
You know, if you think getting somebody's name tattooed on you while you're locked up is bad enough, well, imagine getting their whole face tattooed on you. And a lot of prisoners do that. Never before have I seen a woman who's allegedly holding down a prisoner, according to this meme right here, get that man who's locked up face tattooed on their face. I'm not going anywhere. Look at what I done did for you. What do you mean you still don't believe me? There could potentially be some real insecurities in this relationship.
These are the same women who are going to go online and openly complain that nobody will hire them for a job. They have no idea that putting tattoos on their faces have permanent consequences that will absolutely affect them for the rest of their lives.
Do you like spitting on that thing?
It's gotta be super wet, so of course it's gotta be.
No. Do you like, pretend this is my weenie. Do you like spitting on it? What do you spit on it?
She is a freak. I give that black.
Show it.
Black. Show who?
Show the camera how you do it. Do it again.
They don't need to see that.
Her memory is so short that she has already forgotten that she literally made the motion on camera for the entire internet to see. These women are not only unintelligent, they're also completely unsanitary.
They don't need to see that.
But I really want to.
Oh, God damn, man, look. She needs a
Modern decency has taken a backseat to internet clout and promiscuity. It's sad to witness such a degeneration of society.
Who did this? What the fuck is going on? More sad for Colombia losers.
These children disrespect their communities and their countries just as much as they disrespect themselves. They just throw their trash on the street and just think it's going to magically disappear before the sun rises the next day.
Each body counted for $1. What could you buy?
Well, you see what happened? Close to a burger.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry?
Close to a burger.
A Birkin.
The same as her Birkin.
A Birkin.
Straight up.
How much one of them run?
100, 200,000.
Bruh. I don't think she understood the question, but I really don't think I want to know what she actually meant. Some things are better left a mystery.
You running it up like that?
Yeah.
Finna let my guy right here add one more tonight.
Are you?
No comment. All right, so if you were to guess, how many bodies you think these girls actually got?
I don't know. You said a Birkin and a Birkin.
That's crazy.
I said 2 Birkins, really.
2 Birkins.
You out here in the streets.
Nah, not out in the streets. I just make.
At least she's admitting the truth. That's about the best you can expect from these individuals. It is sad, but at least it's something. That looks like spousal abuse right there, and it almost looks like it's being played for laughs.
So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman. Number 1, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out.
The possessive language she uses while disrespecting her husband is absolutely unacceptable. She makes the husband pay for everything and doesn't even give him the courtesy as referring to the kids as our children. That tells you everything you need to know about this woman.
His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number 3, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number 4, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown adult, because then they get used to that. So, no.
This woman is not willing to do anything when it comes to basic physical, financial, and emotional support of her husband, which then begs the question, what good is she if she's refusing to do anything at all? I legitimately thought that was a bakery box, but it's actually a designer handbag and it's worth $500. But what's really tragic here is there are people who are willing to actually pay that much.
You get $1 every single day for an entire year, then how much money do you have at the end?
165.
Yes, that was too easy. What country did the Vietnam War happen in?
Canada.
Yes. Can you name 5 different states?
New York, New Jersey, Florida, Miami, and Nevada.
Yes, good.
What I find especially tragic is that all of the people he interviews were most likely high school honor students, especially the one who said Miami was a state.
Okay, what's something you know now that you wish they would have taught you in high school?
Even if you settle, you're not gonna be okay.
Damn. That's pretty heavy. What do you mean by that?
Like, if you're supposed to get a day job and do what you're supposed to do, even then it's not enough. So, get.
And that's why we do drugs.
And that's why we do.
So basically, she refuses to accept that life is hard, life is unfair, and that you're going to have to work to get the things that you want, and she expected to learn that in high school.
Hey.
Oh, how you going, love?
This is my boyfriend Derek. This is Derek's boyfriend Ben.
Hey. I don't understand, love.
What do you mean? Derek is gay, but he's straight for me, but he's gay for Ben, and Ben's really gay for Derek. And I hate Ben.
It's not that complicated. No. Oh, it's not that complicated.
And I'm fairly confident that this is a scenario that's legitimately happened somewhere on this planet, and it ended with a man telling all 3 of them to get lost.
Can you guys name one celebrity with a tape?
Kim Kardashian.
Pamela Anderson.
Kim Kardashian.
Can you guys name one good role model for kids?
Yes, Wolf. Barney?
Elmo?
If you ask anybody about growing up in the 1980s, they'll be able to tell you somebody almost right away. Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Jackie Chan, Arnold Schwarzenegger. But today, kids have no real male role models to look up to. They've all been thrown out in the name of quote-unquote toxic masculinity.
Like a person? Like a famous person, not a character, a person.
No, I don't know.
Can you think of just one?
One good influence for kids.
Like an actual... Oh, man. It's... Damn. Okay.
No one comes to my mind to be like a really good model for kids, to be honest. Yeah.
What's really sad here is that there really aren't many positive role models for kids now. Everything is either politically motivated, morally depraved, or a combination of the two. It's actually incredibly sad. This was a running joke from the cartoon show Archer. This is not something that is supposed to be happening in real life.
You're saying height matters.
Yeah.
Men were born with their height and they cannot change that.
Cannot change
you know what you changed that you were born with? Your body count, because you started with 0. So right on the board, how many men you've been with.
No, you don't know how many men I've been with.
I do want to know. Because we're
I'm a dog.
That's disgusting.
Smoking.
She's not. How many have you been?
So,
How many have you been?
So
with?
wait, are you
He's like
ashamed?
12.
Are you
He's been
ashamed of your body
I'm
count?
not ashamed.
You're not? Then write it on the board.
You're boring. How old are you?
I'm boring?
You gotta
How old are
experience.
you? I'm boring?
You gotta be a before you settle down. Your marriage won't
Wait,
last.
she said she's not ashamed but still hasn't wrote her number.
I don't have to. Wait, time out.
Your time has come. There's no way out of this one.
Oh, so you are ashamed.
What is shame?
Then write it.
I'm stupid.
So you are ashamed.
Somebody.
You're embarrassed of your body count?
Okay, say, wait, don't write it until he says not.
Bro, this is the worst person to ever have in an interview. Let her do her.
No, that's my girl.
Why you?
Might be on TikTok or some other. I don't give a.
She already openly admitted to being a. So why would it matter?
I'm gonna stop filming because he called my friend a.
She called herself that.
No, you're.
She literally said it. Rewind the clip. Rewind the clip. She literally said it.
No, you can leave. He's young. He has no experience. His marriage would.
You're not gonna write it. You're not gonna write it.
Would never work, honey.
And she put the pen down.
Your marriage won't work, honey.
Okay, and you're. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Hey, next time I won't be so light. Wait, am I wrong if I were to hit her back?
But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Peace.